what's up everybody? I'm super excited about this. Today I'm going to be installing the American Thunder exhaust by Flowmaster. And one of the things that I don't like is the fact that you really don't hear the engine that much. I did add a blow-off valve. I've added the engine cold air intake, and that's added a little different dynamic. But I wanted an exhaust that, one, didn't break the bank. Two, I have small kids and my wife, and I did not want droning. I didn't want something too loud. Now they also have a FX model. It's a little bit louder. And then they've got one up from there that's even louder than that. Now I do like the dual tip exhaust. This is just a single tip. What I wanted to do was find something that was affordable. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. There's a lot of great companies like Borla and Corsa. I think what AWE and Fast Intentions, and they sound great. I didn't hear a video though on the American Thunder or Flowmaster that I could really gauge the sound. So what I'm gonna do is try to give you some sound clips. What I'm also gonna do is an install, and then we'll look at the stock weight of the exhaust and with this muffler compared to that muffler, see if there's any weight difference. And then we'll go from there. So let's jump into it. All right, so here is the stock exhaust. It's a monstrosity. I don't know why they had to go so large with that, but I ended up painting mine black. Normally it's silver, but I painted it with just a high temp black paint. But you can see the size. Here's what you get in the box. You get the hardware and the hangers to install. Get the actual muffler. So there's not a whole lot to this install. It'll be pretty quick. Okay, I wanted to see the difference in weight, so I weighed myself and then weighed both of the mufflers while holding them. I came in for the stock muffler. It came in at 25.2 and Flowmaster 18.8, so about 6 pound difference. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and use a number 15 socket, and I'm going to loosen this bolt. That clamp is what holds on the stock, and we'll go ahead and loosen that up. Okay, so we have two brackets holding up the muffler. We've got this one on the passenger side. There's 2 bolts. You do not have to remove these. I thought that you would to be able to pull that off, but you don't. This side, there are 2 10mm bolts. We're going to remove those 2 bolts. Keep in mind, though, that these 2 brackets are what's holding it up with the little rubber hangers. So once you remove these 10mm bolts on this side, it's going to want to drop. Is attached here as well. So you just want to be careful when you loosen those. Here, I'm just going to remove from that rubber hanger. Once you get those out, you're just going to wiggle this out from here. All right, on the passenger side, we're going to take one of the brackets and we are going to just simply place that over. Now, these bolts, I tried to get off, but they're welded on there, I think. There's no way they're coming off. So just put this over the top. I probably could have read the instructions and would have found that out. And then you're just going to use one of your lock washers. I believe these are 13mm, and we're going to tighten this down. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to use these bolts that were supplied to attach the next one over here. All right, so we fed our bolts through here. We have them coming out on these 2 holes. Take your bracket, carefully put this over. Okay, like that. Then we want to do a washer, a lock washer. Okay, and then one of the nuts, and tighten those down. So we're sliding the rubber hangers onto the wire hangers, and then over here, same thing. I'm just going to slide this on. Once we get those on, we're gonna be able to then use these little black pieces to secure that on. To get these on, easiest way I found was I took a 16-inch socket, it fits the diameter of this, and I put it on here and just pressed it on, and that helped. I did the same thing over here with this one, kind of lined it up and then just pressed it down real hard. All right, once you've got these on, got them over here, you're just gonna go ahead and put the muffler into place, putting the the prongs here into the rubber holes, and then we're gonna attach the clamp. All right, so here it is in place. You can see the chrome tip coming out just a little bit. There's such a tight variance there. It fits perfectly. It takes a whole lot less space up underneath the vehicle. It fit perfectly into the hangers. And overall, I think it looks really good. I just didn't like the stock version that you could see hanging out the bottom. This one fits nicely. All right, here's a sound test with the iPhone microphone. So this is cruising speed at about 20. You really don't hear it much going slow. It's when you give it a little gas. Step on it. This is at about 41 with the windows down. Just with the passenger side window down. So you really don't hear it much when you're just idling.